Now there is more than one way to install WordPress depending on your hosting. Some hosts that have the cPanel will allow you to install WordPress using something called Fantastico. I'm going to show you how to do it the old-fashioned long way of setting up a MySQL database, changing or editing the WordPress config file and then uploading and setting everything up. So I've logged in here to my one-on-one account, web hosting account. You are going to need to have a look at your own hosting account and see where and how you can set up a MySQL database, but I'll show you how to do it in one-on-one. Now I want to go down until I find the MySQL administration, which is here, and click on that. And then when this page opens, I want to go down and click on New Database, and then type in a name that will remind me what this MySQL database is being used for. And I'm basically going to use this WordPress blog for the website, the Affiliate Minder website, which is going to include all of the WordPress tutorials, including this one. Click on Setup, and here is the information that is important. We've got database name, host name, port, username, password, and this information is very, very important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and paste it into a notepad, so I can easily reference that. Okay, the next thing to do is open up the file wp-config sample.php that comes with your WordPress that you've already downloaded and unzipped. And what we need to do here is look at this section, the MySQL settings. Under DB name, if we go back to my the details that were given to me by my host, that is my DB name. So all I will do is I will paste it in there. DB host name. If we go down here, here's the DB host. Port, you don't actually have to fill in. Username, I'm going to paste that in, and the password. Where's the password? Password. Right, and then when you've done that, you save this file as, let me show you, wp-config.php. You basically just get rid of the minus sample bit. So we save that. Yes, I'm going to replace it, and that is all the setup that's needed, all the editing that's needed to the files to get WordPress up and running. One final thing here to make a note of: you can see these two lines here. You can have multiple installations in one database if you give each a unique prefix. What this means is if you want to use one MySQL database for several websites, you can do that. What you would do here is change this prefix. This is the prefix that's going to be applied to all the tables in the database for this particular WordPress blog. What I suggest you do is you change that to something something that reminds you of the particular domain that this blog is going to be installed on. The next stage is to upload the WordPress files to your server. Now I've opened up FileZilla here. I've already entered my login information, and there you can see I'm now logged into, on this panel here, I've logged into my server web space. When you unzip WordPress, you'll get a folder called WordPress, which you can see here, with subfolders, and also there'll be files inside the WordPress folder. What you want to do is to highlight all of the files inside that WordPress folder and drag them across into your web space. And I'm just going to pause that and we'll come back when that's finished. Okay, the upload is now completed, so we can close FileZilla, and we need to now start the install of WordPress. And to do that, you go to the domain, your domain name, and then the folder wp-admin/install.php. This is going to depend on where you install your WordPress blog. If you install your WordPress blog inside a folder called blog on your server, then you would type in blog there. But I've installed it into my root folder, so wp-admin install php. That's the. Let me just extend this a bit so you can see all in one. That's the URL for mine, and then simply hit return to load that page. It's now asking me for just a few more details: blog title, affiliate minder, and email address. Allow my blog to appear in search engines, Google, Technorati, yes. Install WordPress. It's now given me a username and a password. Now this is a random password, so I will go in and change that immediately. But just so I can show you now that it has installed, we'll log in. Admin, password, yes to remember. And you can see we are now up and ready to start adding content. This is the website as it appears now. Not what I want, but we'll start to work on that very soon.